Okay, so this is part 2 of setting up Avaya Office Manager. In this section, we're going to look at hunt groups, and an example of that would be like if you want everybody to call in to go to a group of operators, then you have all their extensions in a group, and when that number rings, it rings to different people in the group, and there's different ways to set that up. Linear, it gets the first person available each time, so if you're the first in the group, you get all the calls. The circular, it starts from the last assigned extension that answered a call, so it moves to the next available in the group, so that tends to share the call load. Most idle looks to the time that you have been available, and if you've been available more than everybody else, then you get the next incoming call. So that also helps share workload. Alright, so in this section we're going to go to Hunt Group, and I've already created these, but you will right click, New, and we're going to call it Sales. Its extension is 4990. Allocated answer interval 15 seconds. Overflow time 90 seconds, and we want to make sure and check circular. Alright, then we're going to come down into extension list and add. And at that point you pick 3 extensions to go into your sales group. Okay, then again you'll right click in New and add another hunt group. This one's tech support, extension 4991. It's going to be a group type, 15 and 90 as well, and then the other 2 people you will add to tech support. Alright, at this point we want to do a file save as and make sure it's going to my F drive, and you want to take a screenshot of this hunt group configuration tree here, and then double click on sales, get a screenshot of that, double click on tech support and get a screenshot of that. Okay, next we're going to look at the configuration that they want us to set up. Alright, and we must configure routing or a dial plan for 4 destinations: local phones, telco, VoIP, trunk, their lab, VoIP, PBX, and third lab, analog PBX. In other words, we need a routing table or matrix for different routes. It's typically required in a table or a matrix as listed below. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down here and begin interline entry for their lab PBX. And on the configuration tree, we go to line. And again, you'll right click and new. And I put in telephone number of 500 is the line number. And then you go to the VoIP tab and enter the gateway IP address. Gateway IP address 192.168.2.1. Everything else we leave the same. Then I'll right click in new and add the next one. Telephone number is 3, the line number is 1. I go to the VoIP tab and the gateway IP address 192.168.1.0. Oh no, I was right the first time, 1.1. Alright. Now from the configuration tree, we're going to go to IP routes. And right click new. And we're going to set up the 1.0 and the 2.0. So for the 1.0, 192.168, 1.0 subnet or mask 255.255.255.0, and the gateway IP address for it, just make sure it's 1.1. Then our destination LAN 1 and OK. Then right click new. 192.168.2.0, gateway 2.1, destination LAN 1. Okay, now we're going to go to shortcodes. And we're going to create 2 new shortcodes. So right click new. And the first one they have us do is 5XXX. Select dial from the feature. The line group ID is 5. And the locale is ENU. Then you create another one, 33XX. 3 is the line group ID, dial, and ENU. Take your screenshots of your IP route window and the details of both IP routes. Put them in your report. Then we're going to submit the report to the Week 2 Lab Dropbox. Thank you.